Before we get into the video, I just wanted to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and or Happy Holidays, depending on what you celebrate. Enjoy the weekend and your time off, and have a great New Year's as well. Artifice Armor is a completely new and unique armor set that exclusively drops from the Grasp of Avarice dungeon on Master difficulty. This brand new armor comes with an entire extra mod socket which is completely dedicated to artifact mods. What's going on, guys? It's G-Miners here, and today we're taking a look at Artifice Armor, how to get each piece of gear, and whether it is worth the grind. So, what exactly is Artifice Armor? Well, as I mentioned, Artifice Armor provides a bonus mod socket to the piece of armor it is on. Artifice Armor itself is what Bungie calls an armor perk. Armor perks are new to the 30th anniversary expansion, Artifice Armor being the only armor perk that we currently have. Right now, this perk is only available on the Echo armor sets that drop from the Grasp of Avarice dungeon, but since it is a perk and it's not a physical property of the armor itself, we may be seeing this mod on other pieces of armor along with additional armor perks in the near future. The bonus mod socket that is added with Artifice Armor is exclusively available for artifact mods of the current season. What this means for us is that it will now be less likely for a piece of armor to max out its mod sockets and much more likely for it to max out its energy first. Looking at my Warlock's chest piece as an example, here you can see that all of my mod slots are filled up, but I still have one energy to spare. This means that on armor pieces like your gauntlets and class item, where artifact mods are more commonly placed, Artifice Armor is going to have the greatest impact. On my Solar Artificer class item, for example, I am now able to run double bomber and still use an artifact mod, which would not have been possible before. So the real question to ask is the armor set worth farming? My answer to this question would be 100% yes. The exception I would make is that because artifact mods predominantly go on your class item and gauntlets, these are the only two pieces of armor I would farm for. Looking at this season's artifact and the locations that each mod goes, 3 mods go on the helmet, 11 mods on the arms, 0 on the chest, 2 on the legs, 7 on the class item, and then there's 2 additional mods that are declared as charged with light mods. Essentially, over 70% of the mods this season can be found on the arms and class item alone. I don't think these numbers change drastically each season, so I think going for just arms and the class item is a safe assumption. Before we go over where to farm each piece of armor, make sure to drop a like and sub down below if you found this video useful. Subbing helps me out a ton, it is completely free, and you can always change your mind later. So, with that said, where can you farm each piece of armor? On screen now, you can see an image that shows the drop locations for each piece of gear. This was made by Kyber3000 in the community. Here, you can see that the class item will drop from the first encounter, which is the Ogre, and the arms from the second, which is the Fallen Shield. I would personally recommend farming each encounter separately, as this will most likely be easier to do and helps increase your drop chances for specific gear. The shield can be lengthy, but if you have a good squad, you can definitely speed this encounter up, especially with eager edge skating and fast ad clear. Independently farming these on Master difficulty will give you your best opportunity to get the piece of armor that you want. On top of this, the boss is by far the hardest encounter, so farming there could be hard depending on the skill level of your team. At the end of the day, I would make sure to at least farm the class item. Class items don't have stat rolls, so essentially, once you get 4 of these, you can dedicate 1 to each affinity and be done. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Good luck farming this armor, guys. Peace.